I do think that for fiction writers in general, the reality has become surreal. You couldn't write Trump. He would be too crude, and he would not seem like a credibly successful candidate for the presidency. It would come across as farce. You know, it wouldn't be realistic fiction. It would be farce, and it would be way too broad and therefore not funny. You know, there's a way in which he's bad fiction, but it makes it harder to write good fiction. I mean, how do you write a good bad president, if you will, anymore? Now that you've got this example, now anything's possible. And apparently it's true, as they tell you in school, that anyone can grow up to be president because it's happened. And somehow it makes things harder, and I'm not quite sure, beyond what I just explained, exactly how. But part of it is that real life is just too interesting right now to make fiction seem compelling. There's a line from a character in The Mandibles who says at some point that he's trying to convince his aunt to sacrifice copies of her books to burn for fuel. They need to boil water for pasta. And he's explaining this is not the time for novels. Maybe later we'll be interested in them again, but not now. We're in a novel. Now, of course, there's a little wryness there because he actually is literally in a novel. But it is a sensation that I think we're all having right now, that we're in a novel, that surreal quality I was talking about, it has swallowed us all. And, you know, it's very hard to write anything that's more interesting than the newspaper. Reality right now is a page turner, and it makes fiction seem pale.